What I live for is to inspire people, and I feel that one way that I can do that is by sharing stories that they can relate with.
Today, I have the honor of interviewing Victor Adeyemo. He was part of the one day VC participants, but also the General Secretary of the Bowen Baptist Student Fellowship 2019-2020 session. And during the holidays, we were privileged to read one of his books, which we will be talking about today. So you can call him an author and you can call him the guru. So we know during the quarantine session you wrote a book.
Yeah.
But before that, before we go into the book writing and all, when did you think about writing a book?
Um, Actually, a background to the story of the book writing was
Yeah.
in 2015. I published my first book.
Oh, so you published a book before that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that was published in the hard copy format. Yeah, so
Okay.
that was like an anthology, a collection of poems that
Oh,
I
wow.
had written from when I was 9 years
Oh
till when
wow.
I was 15 years. So
Oh so it's a large book.
no, not too large because I just selected a few,
Oh, okay.
yeah, a few poems, and that was
Can I get a copy?
yes, by the grace
Where?
of God. When next I'm coming,
Oh, okay,
when
okay,
next
all
we
right.
see.
I'll be
Yeah,
expecting.
so that was 23rd July 2015. That was when it was publicly launched. That was at my graduation from secondary school.
Oh wow.
So ever since then, it was my desire to write something because honestly, what I live for is to inspire people, and I feel that one way that I can do that is by sharing stories that they can relate with, that the ordinary person can relate with. So they know that in their struggles or in what they see as triumphs or as challenges, that they are not alone. So during the pandemic, there was time.
There was time.
So
There
I
was actually a
decided
lot of
to
time.
there was a lot of time, yeah. So I decided to come up with something that is relatable, something that is not entirely false, but not
Oh, so
entirely true.
so the story was a little bit of fiction and
Yeah, a
non-fiction.
little bit of fiction.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's very nice. Because there's something I saw like, how possible?
Well, let me say the book was kind of should I use the word prophetic now? Because there are some things I wrote in the book that are beginning to take shape now.
Oh wow. So he's a prophet also. Oh my god.
I'm just a medical student.
Oh, that's what they say. It was during the pandemic that you just started writing the book. Like
Yes, yeah.
you thought about the whole concept and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And
yeah.
did you have a team like when writing the book? Like did anybody help you out with probably copywriting or
Oh,
making the designs?
oh yeah. A lot of people were instrumental to the success of the book. Okay, I did all the writing, but I had to give it to someone. I would like to mention his name, Oyewole Fikayo. God bless him wherever he is.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, sir.
Fikayo.
He helped with the proofreading, with the editing, and with the graphics designing.
Oh wow.
Then graphics design, beg your pardon. Then Maya Oyebole, she helped with the
Yeah.
voiceovers and with some graphics too. So I am forever grateful to them. And to my friends, to Maya Omiko, Messi Akinloa, most of them read the book. Tomi Eladi, most of them read the book before it was publicly released. So
Thank you very much for reviewing
Yeah.
the book. The book was is very wonderful. You should
you.
get it. I'll leave a link to the book down in the description box. You should download that book and read it. It's a wonderful book. Like you just
Thank you.
the storyline and everything was just so relatable and
I feel so humbled right now. I don't feel I did half of what to say, but then
Oh
thank
my
you.
god, no. If you read the book, I'm sure if you read the book you can come back. It's a short how many
Yeah,
pages is it?
50 pages.
50 pages. You can read it in like 30 minutes, 1 hour.
Yeah,
And like you can come back and leave a comment on this video about the book, a review about the book. Like you need to see it. I'm sure many people that will read it will tell you that yeah, it was a really wonderful read.
Thank you.
Like was there anybody's writing style like that inspired your own writing, or it's just something inborn?
Oh, okay. Well, when it comes to writing, usually I like to say it runs in the blood because
Oh, okay.
my father is a lecturer now, and he's a poet too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he has authored a number of books, about 10. So I like to say it just runs in the blood. Then growing up, I was influenced by the writings of several people: J.P. Clark, Wole Soyinka, Chinua Achebe, Chimamanda Adichie. Yeah. So, but I realized that many of those books, they are voluminous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they can be hard to read for some people. So I just decided to do something that is number one, not too voluminous, that
Mhm.
students can lay their hands on and understand. Do you
Yeah.
get? Because if Wole Soyinka were to write a book like that, he'll be writing above our heads because of
Yeah.
the age gap, and a lot of things have happened and the world is evolving.
Evolving.
Yeah, so that's why I decided to do that. So.
Oh, so that was a very wonderful line of thoughts. You did excellently well.
Thank
Like,
you.
do you listen to songs?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. If I
Yeah,
was telling you to
that's
pick between reading a book and listening to songs throughout your whole life, which you choose?
oh, now that's a hard one. Well, no, I think I'll just choose the two because typically I love to listen to music while I'm
Yeah.
doing stuff. So no.
Do you have a favorite artist?
At the moment, no.
Okay, but
No.
like, do you have who are your go-to people? Like your go-to songs, like go-to people.
Well, I'm not too much of a jivey person, but
Okay,
well, I listen to gospel songs. I'm a gospel freak, so I listen to gospel songs. I listen
we
to
are for the
traditional.
gospel.
I prefer people who sing gospel songs in their indigenous languages. Then I listen to other tribes from Africa too, who
Oh,
sing
okay.
in their indigenous languages. Then once in a while, I can like to listen to hip hop. Once in a while, just once in a while. Then I love white people too. I love their music. So white gospel. Let me say white gospel.
So yeah, you said
Mm.
you're listening to people from other indigenous
Yes, yes,
tribes. Like,
yes.
do you understand their languages, or like you just listen to them because of like the melody they
Yeah,
make?
just the melody. Yeah, I love singers from Ghana, from South Africa,
Okay.
from other tribes in Africa.
Can you sing any song right now?
um, no.
Why?
I'm trying to remember. No, the songs they'll need like an array of musicians and
Oh.
an array of
I
musical
can be your
instruments.
backup. Are we expecting any more books anytime soon?
By God's grace, yes,
Yeah.
I would like to. Um, Actually, if not for the exam, I was working on a book. Yeah, but
Can you give us a little snippet? Let's know
well,
what.
I was trying to work on a true life story, and
Oh,
I think that's
okay.
what I want to do now. Since one of my life's major goals is to um, tell stories rather that inspire people. So I'm trying to work on that. I would like to tell more stories that would inspire people, that would encourage people, that would make people understand that they are not alone. I realize that in this generation of ours, um, there is just this facade that everybody wears. On LinkedIn, we are CEO. On Instagram, we are running
Yeah.
an NGO, and we are doing all these things, and people think, oh, we are not struggling with one thing or the other. People think that we are just up there, not knowing that everyone is battling one thing or the other. Everyone is just, I don't know, we are living for the show. Or we are playing to the camera. So I would like to tell more stories that will inspire people, that will drive people to be original, to be themselves, and to aspire to do more.
Oh, that's oh my god.
I'm on board.
So like, okay, you mentioned about struggles, like
Yeah.
you want people to know that yeah, there are people also struggling with them. Were there
Yeah.
any struggles you had when writing your book?
Well, no. See, I would like to say that many thanks to my circle, I am a very lucky person. I am surrounded
Okay.
by people who are so supportive. The book would not have gotten enough publicity if not for people.
Yeah,
If I write the book, no matter how good it is, I need people to read the book. I need people to
exactly.
tell their friends, and so well, the only there are no struggles. I just had to walk around the clock actually because I had to stay up late into the night. I was juggling academic work, online lectures, online
Yeah.
studies with school exams, preparing for my MB, writing the book, and doing some other things. So
Yeah.
not that I struggled, but just
How were you able to keep up with all of that? Like, is there any tactic or any tip that you can give us for any advice to anybody like who wants to do various things at the same time, like studies and maybe writing a book in your case?
oh, okay. I think everything is possible. Now this
Okay.
sounds like some old school motivational.
Perspire to aspire.
No. I honestly think that anything is possible, and that when there is a will, there is a way. So
Mhm.
I think so. When you have something in mind, or when you have a goal, or you want to reach for something, I think you can. I don't know. There is a way that you can plan your time, that you can plan your schedule to fit into that. This is not trying to downplay people who have to maybe work 9 to 5 jobs or do some other things, but if there is a way, like they say, there will be a way. So only that the the way might be number one, it might be expensive because now it might require you um, giving your maybe house chores to some other people to do. It
Okay.
might require you maybe negotiating with your parents that oh I won't be available this time. It might require you sacrificing your sleep, sometimes sacrificing your um, social life for that
Yeah.
period of time. So I think
So as I said, like you have to like if you want to achieve something, if you want to go after a goal, you have to know what you have to give up in order to get to that goal. Like you can't say yes to everything. You have to know what you're saying no to, and you know what you need to say yes to in
chop
order
that
to
down.
in order to achieve that goal. I'm going to be asking you some rapid questions right
Okay,
now.
okay.
So you just be saying
Now why is my heart beating?
corporate or casual.
Corporate.
Is there any reason? Because
I
that is strange to me.
well I just I don't know.
You
Corporate.
like the corporate
Yeah.
well on suits,
Yeah, so God
right?
can use you.
Yeah, you can just if you talk to me, I can talk to him. Like
Yeah,
if you want
yeah,
to give him any suit, like any
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
one or two. Music or movies?
Music.
Oh wow. Music or books?
What do you mean by books? Books
Like
like
reading
reading,
novels.
like aside school book
Yeah,
and all.
after school.
Ah, music. I'm sliding my books. Oh no. Now this is a hard one. Books actually. I'll sing with my own mouth.
Eating out or eating indoors?
It's enough.
Oh, I like to enjoy life. That means that can you cook?
Yeah, actually, but
Or like levels, there are levels to this thing. Is there any recreational activity you do like outside reading and writing books? Something you or any skill that you have that people don't know that you have?
I can draw a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, and I think I can sing well. Some people say I can't sing, but
oh,
it has.
that should you have to hear your voice before like you have to sing. Yeah, sing a song.
I can draw, but I haven't taken time to develop that.
So,
Yeah, I can sing, but I haven't taken time to develop that too. Yeah, so those are just maybe
would you like to sing or draw right now?
I prefer to sing
Alright, can you sing a song?
at the end of the.
At the end, all right, no problem. When we get to the end.
I think I'm a good communicator too. I think I have a way of talking to people. Not those that like to form excessive ad guy, but I think I can talk to people. Yeah.
If you don't know, people also call him Dr. Frank. Where do you know where the name stemmed from? Like, how did it come into?
Well, two of my classmates, Jojesu and Mayomiko, and it was during a physics practical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, physics practical is not this electricity and magnetism.
Oh,
So we're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
put a few things together, like a few wires, and they started with the name Frankenstein.
So you see, very intelligent boy.
I don't know anything about that.
They just only want to be humble, but we
No,
all know.
honestly.
We all. If I want to write a book, what steps should I take?
Okay, if you want to write a book, I think the first thing is to just start writing.
I should just start writing.
Yes,
Like,
because if you don't start, you probably will never start.
okay.
Yeah, so the first thing is to start writing. And now with book writing, I'm not a pro. I'm far from being a pro, and I think your first draft might be bad, but then it's just like anything that you do over time. So they say there is this saying, It was on my lips. So there's this saying that repetition, something about repetition. When you do something um constantly and continuously, you become good at it. So it's like
Mhm.
public speaking.
Yeah.
It's like
Like when I started my first YouTube video. Oh my god.
yeah, and now he's a pro.
I'm not a pro. Like we're getting there. We're getting
So
there.
start writing. Get somebody who is very good. The person might not necessarily be an author, but the person should be maybe an English major
Oh,
or
okay.
someone who has a good command of English language that can proofread the book, then publish it.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
as simple as that. Then the way to publish, there are different outlets now
okay.
online that can publish your book for free. Okada Books,
Yeah.
and I used Okada Books and Atmesting blog posts. So I
Like
think those are the
I did
simple
just
ways.
like you just submit the books to
Yeah,
them and they
yeah.
just
For Okada Books, you just submit the book, and you might decide to charge for the book, like require
okay.
people to pay before they can access the book, or you might leave the book for free.
Why did you make your book free?
Yeah. Number one, I one of the greatest lessons that my father has taught me is that money is not everything. In as much as I wrote the book at a time when I didn't have money. I was very broke, but I I just felt money was not the next thing that I
Yeah.
needed. Yeah, I wanted people to read the book to have fun, and I think money can come later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think the most important
Exactly.
thing in life is not money; it's just rendering value. Yeah.
Apart from like online publishers like making ebooks and all, like do you know any like hard copy publishers that you know that people can go to and they'll get their books published in case like
Like okay.
someone has
Um,
like me.
the first time for my first publication, my father did all of that. So
Oh,
I
okay,
wasn't
so
involved in the whole publishing and also I
you
I'm
don't really
afraid
have an idea.
I do. But maybe if you check online there will be people
Yeah,
who
who
yeah.
is social media person or like you like one-to-one interactions.
Honestly I prefer one-to-one interactions. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, on social media now.
Yes, I'm on
So
social
like, if
media.
anybody wants to reach you, like how should
Yeah.
like where should they reach you through? Like,
Instagram Adeyemo Victor Ayo.
uh,
ADEYEMOVICTORAYO on
okay.
Instagram. Or you can send me a mail adeyemovictorayo@gmail.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So like, if you want to contact him, you want to work with him, you have an idea that you feel like he can bring to life with his writing.
Please help my career.
Just hit him up at all.
Yeah,
So
please.
Victor, sing. Let's end this.
What song should I sing now? What song should I sing? What,
Any song. I don't know the songs that he like. Yeah, like, what song should Victor sing? What song should Victor sing? Sing your favorite.
they will vex.
Sing your favorite Yoruba song. We want to hear. We want to
You
hear.
know.
Please.
What song can I sing now?
Your favorite Yoruba song. Come on.
No. Wait. And you're not now inspiration.
Your favorite Yoruba song. That's the best thing to sing right now.
No, I don't want to sing Yoruba. No.
Why?
I want to sell myself as a tush person. Judy K. And Yola said I should sing Capable God.
Okay.
I have a feeling that I won't sing the song well because I'm so conscious. What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. Let's call this. Let's sing again. Don't use this one. Let me sing it. And you're liking my another song now. I'll sing in Christ alone.
Okay.
Yeah, let me sing. So I'll sing in Christ alone. So, in Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my life, my strength, my song, this cornerstone, this solid ground. Go and get the album.
Thank you so much for joining me
Thank you, Ali.
making this video. We will see you next time.
to God preference.
Next episode.
Thank you. I don't blow.